15 versus armor class. As you know, he kind of takes a staff and knocks the stone away. All right, Widow, you're up now. You hear a lot of fighting up ahead. I gave the kobolds a lot of to hit.
All right,
Turn around and
I
run.
want them to at least get hit.
Oh, you know I was gonna come up
These
here and help you,
kobolds,
but no.
D&D kobolds,
Well, the
are
beauty,
totally
Toby, is you
weak.
just got to sort of fall backwards and slide down.
So I gave him +4 to match the party because the party's all
Alright,
+8.
so like
I didn't modify the damage because they're kobolds. Alright, advantage
Quite
check.
deftly, I'm sure.
Yep, advantage check, and then you could be right to the top square of Tiberius or to the right of Tiberius. Oh, sorry, to the left diagonal of Tiberius. You pull yourself up easily with advantage, and you are up here. Basically, you want to be here, or do you want to be here? Because that's pretty much going to eat up all of your movement because of the, double movement going up the difficult terrain. You choose what square, that square or that square. There you
That
go,
way
Miss
I
Scarlet.
can attack this guy right in front of Tiberius.
Don't metagame that or anything. Even though you didn't see him. But yeah, you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and do it. I don't care.
Oh, alright, I can go back over to the other one.
Attack that kobold.
You have a choice of which side. And
Yeah, you have a choice.
choice.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it.
Exactly.
Dreadfully lucky.
But exactly, once you said, so I can attack this kobold, I kind of give it away, but
Oh, yeah,
attack
never
away.
mind.
Yes, the kobold is there. You may attack it. And you may get sneak attack damage also. Oh,
Yeah,
I want to see how this kobold just explodes.
Alright, so I basically come right up next to Tiberius, kind of give him a little nudge, swing my sword around and just practically, I'm going to take this guy's head right off of his shoulders, or at least try.
I like a very relaxed game, but logical. Very nice hit, solid hit. Let's see how much you explode the kobold for. Yeah, this kobold just pops into a frozen kobold parts as they now stick to the floor, and a cloud of blood dust. Well, a blood mist is in front of you. This
Nothing but a
kobold,
kobold
yeah,
feet.
it is. Kobold number 8 is destroyed. All right.
That's it for me, so I use my bonus action.
Yep, bonus action to climb up. Vey, you're up.
Alright, oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action to climb up, yeah. I'm giving
But
you
to have
guys
a normal movement or
a
what?
deal, yeah. Well, because you're pulling yourself up also. So it kind of works in unison with your... I'm kind of, letting you guys...
Okay.
Advantage.
Well, if
You
I get
give
right
me-
here, I can see everything, right?
Sure, advantage with your roll, too, please. Advantage with this athletics, strength.
Oh, I need to roll? Okay.
Yeah, the blood mist is. You see, as you get to the top of the very slippery mirror-like ramp, you see Widow shiver dagger into a kobold, and it just explodes into a cloud of blood mist. All right, so you make it up. Now you still have your standard action as you're standing there with almost
right.
a dozen kobolds.
As I heard the fighting, or well, actually, when they heard about the kobold, she was going to maybe take one and try to get them to turn the boar in her favor, because she wants to keep one alive to discuss things and bargain with. But as I get to the top, I see them quickly swarming Shrump, and so I just
Don't worry,
instinctively cast a fireball.
Don't worry, I've got this.
You're gonna fireball him?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna kill all of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast that right there and leaving that one right in front of Tiberius.
Okay, very good. So also target Trump as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shroud.
Sorry, Shrump, she's not evocation.
Because she can't spell sculpt
to
anybody
Shrump,
out
I
of
say,
it.
Tighten up in a ball, Shrump. And think happy thoughts.
You were cold before, Shrump. This ought to warm you up.
As she see, I told you once she would use Fireball one time, it's over. She's going to use it all the time now. I love it. All right, so
I didn't want to, but I want to take another round of attacks from him.
yeah, as you launch
Could have
your
handled it.
yeah, as you launch
Holy
your Fireball into the room, basically all of the kobolds, they all fall from the explosion, and the explosion, the concussive blast from the explosion knocks this kobold even closer to you guys as he's kind of thrown towards you. Ah! And let's see, Shrump, did you wow.
Oh, I failed. I took 32
Yeah,
damage.
you took 32 damage as all of the kobolds are now smoldering piles of frozen
I'm so
meat
sorry,
in front of
I'm
you.
so sorry, Shrump.
Yes.
We'll fix that up for you.
So all of a sudden you see a fireball streak by and hit the ground in front of you, Shrump, and all you remember is seeing a streak of fire going past you and exploding, and now all of the kobolds are dead except for
For
one.
my free action, I'd like to say, let's keep this one alive. We need to question it.
Okay. I'm going to
Tigers,
go
you're
ahead
up.
and take... I'm sorry.
You're
I'm going to take
up,
the
so-
attack of opportunity. Did I... Okay, I'm going to take the attack of opportunity. I'm going to move into next to Shrump. So if
Okay.
you want to do the attack of opportunity here.
Sure, I'll give you an attack of opportunity. I would love to do that. I would damn sure love to give you that attack of opportunity. He
Oh,
actually
shit, I
hits
got
you.
hit.
Yeah, he hits you.
And you stack
He
a
hits you.
person
Wow,
alive.
max damage. He hits you as you run away. He throws down his dagger and his sling, and he says,
Okay. I don't understand Goblin. But I tell you what I will do is I'll heal Shrump. And I'm healing him as a second level spell? So I healed him 17, which means I will use my ability, and I should heal myself, what was that ability? 2 plus spell level, so I'll heal myself 4 while I healed him.
all right,
So I'll just add 4 to me.
sounds good. He yells something in a language you just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't
Widow and
know what he
Anderson.
said. Okay,
Alright, and I
I'll
quickly say
advance.
that this kobold is surrendering.
Okay. I advanced.
Those two in front of me, Dave, they're dead, I take it?
Yeah, I'm just in the
Everything's
process
dead.
of everything is dead except for the one behind you. Everything
Alright,
is
so he dropped
now
his weapons.
yeah, he dropped his sling, and he dropped his dagger, and he says in Draconic, "I surrender."
Alright. So I grab this kobold and
Shrump hits.
throw him up against.
Ooh.
Did you
Shrump-
Did you attack him?
Shrump just
So
attacked
Shrump
Vay.
wanders back,
God.
wanders up to Vay, and shoves his longsword into her leg.
Yes, and he hits Vay with a 21 versus AC.
Strangely, as his sword penetrates towards her leg, there's a flicker and shimmering as the sword slightly just doesn't quite reach her flesh. And I look at Vay in the face again. That really hurt.
I'm sorry.
As he's smoldering.
I just wanted to keep you from getting hit by 20
Oh,
kobolds.
I hate mages. Why is that one still alive?
Well, I've got a hold of
Kobold,
this
not a
one.
mage.
We need to know what he knows.
I grab a hold of this one, kind of throw him up against the wall, and take his own dagger, and just narrowly missing his side of his face, kind of almost like nail him to the wall with his own dagger.
Well, you can hit him, and you can, pull back the killing blow and just render him unconscious if you want to do that.
No, I don't want to knock him unconscious. We want to talk to him, but I'm basically trying to intimidate him a little bit, maybe.
He's surrendering. He's just standing
Are we
there.
out of combat?
You guys are out of combat.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think while we're out of combat, while they're doing their thing, I will need to one more time, heal Shrump. Shrump, what's your health like?
No, it's alright, I've got this.
Are you okay?
I think so.
No, don't listen to him, Tiberius. I don't think he
All
needs help.
No, I do. I've got this. I've got an
I'm
apple.
very sorry, Shrump, for doing that to you.
I'm
It was
gonna have an apple.
immediate reaction, and I knew that you could take it, but I did not mean to cause you pain.
Oh, I see. You have a ability, Kolkar's Blessing.
Yeah.
I do. I'd take an apple from. Sorry, I'd take an apple from a small pouch on the inside of my shield and begin to munch on it as I'm leaning against the wall, occasionally brushing off some charred fur and the furs I'm wearing. Didn't appear to heal me, Dave.
It should have.
I'm still at
Sure,
20
you've
hit
only
points
got-
down.
Yeah, you only got 20. You only got 20 damage. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
have,
I've
what,
already been
30?
healed for 37. Tiberius healed me for 17. So, can I just modify that and take the 8 off?
Let me try this really quick. It should have worked.
I wanna
It
just
It
cure-
just worked for me. That's
Thank you.
weird. No problem.
That's odd.
It should have worked. Don't know why it didn't work for him. You're feeling much better though, even though your armor is still quite warm to the touch.
I'm enjoying the warmth.
There are
So, Shrump, did you...
almost a dozen dead bodies in front of you. Sorry about that. Go ahead, Vay.
I'm sorry.
Go
Did
for it.
you say you drove the sword too? Or did you pull it? Or what?
Well, I'm sorry, myself.
Yeah.
I
When you
tried
attacked me.
I tried to thrust the sword into your leg.
Well, you hit her for 10 damage.
Yeah, but it got absorbed, so...
Yeah, you hit
to
my
her-
shield.
Yeah, you hit her shield. Yeah.
I thought you pulled the blow.
No, I didn't pull it off.
That's
Well,
terrible.
is anybody interrogating this thing other than if somebody didn't watch Misty, this thing's gonna be dead in like 2 minutes. Somebody better figure out what's going on.
No,
I
I
can't
just
speak.
I've just pinned it to the wall basically so that it can't run.
It's not going anywhere. It has its hands up in the air.
Yeah, I can't speak Goblin. Does anybody have tongues? Can we talk to this thing?
It's a kobold, and
Or whatever it is.
Draconic, and Widow knows Draconics. She's got this. I think we'll just let her
Okay.
enjoy her prize there.
Well, no, you wanted to talk to it as well, so you know.
Well, you know what we want to know, so.
Well,
I don't want to.
Okay,
This is your.
all right. So I'm
This is
sitting
in your
there-
wheelhouse.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Exactly, intimidation. Well, yeah,
This is your
And-
set of skills.
exactly. So I'm talking to this guy. I said, okay, if you want to live, you just have to. I need some information from you. If I don't get it, if I don't hear what I want to hear, this could get very unpleasant.
It spits towards your feet.
Speak, human.
That doesn't sound like a surrender to me.
He looks
But
over towards you.
ahead.
If I would have attacked you if I had not surrendered. Speak. Arathater
All right.
Very well.
knows that you are here now. You will never beat
Good.
Arathater.
Well, maybe I don't want to. Maybe I just want to have a few words. So
I don't care about your Arathater.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking for the tiefling. Tiefling mage.
I do not know what you are talking about.
Both of you give me insight checks. Drop them in the tower, please.
So Dave, I would love to use my detect thoughts helmet, but it doesn't say anything in here about the knowing that language. But I have an assumption that I can only read thoughts of somebody whose language I understand. Would you
Makes
agree with
sense.
that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You could probably
Okay.
pick up emotions, though.
I could probably pick up emotions, but I think it's pissed and anger. I can pick that up without
Yeah, you're only
even
half
using my
Betazoid.
power.
Betazoid.
I was wanting to
Wow.
read its thoughts, but I can't do it without knowing that language, so I'm good.
Yeah, you have no clue what it's. You can tell that it's definitely thinking something, but you just have no clue what it is. Now, yeah, both Vay and Widow, you both know that this kobold is blowing smoke up your ass.
What?
Look, guys,
I do
we
not
asked him
know
about
anything
the
of
tiefling.
any
He's trying to lie
tiefling.
to us.
You're lying to me. And so I grabbed the dagger out of the wall and just properly slice his ear off.
Wow.
You have got a fetish with ears.
I do. People get upset when they lose ears.
Do kobolds have ears or like a hole, like a lizard?
Oh, they have like ears, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they do have ears.
They have like
Because it
little
depends on
pointy
the
ones.
artist.
Sure. Yeah. He tells you as you slice his ear off, and blood starts to squirt out of his, out of his ear socket that is now a hole in the side of his head. He says,
Alright, no more! The tiefling is to the west! The tiefling, my ear! The tiefling is to the west!
Alright, I turned back to Vay. I said, do you have any further need of this kobold? Is there anything else that we need to know?
Yeah, I would like to hire him as a guide.
What?
Guide.
Are
You-
you mad? Oh,
You
yeah, you are mad.
stupid humans, you! You cut my ear off and you think I am going to guide you?
and he spits down, and he's got blood in his spit, and it actually hits you right in the face, Widow, as he spits.
This female cuts my ear off, and now you ask for my help after I tell you I spit on you.
And he spits.
I sent him a message, Dave, which I speak into his mind, only he can hear. I speak it in Draconic, and I tell him that otherwise they're just going to kill you.
He says, he looks around and says,
This devil is going to kill me anyway.
and this is all in, all in Draconic.
There are far worse things than death. I start looking for. So I think I've got something in my bag that I can start pulling teeth out with.
David, I'm going to loom at 6'8", and it's a kobold. I can loom very well over this thing.
I look at the kobold with that knowing look after everyone starts making their actions.
Yeah, the kobold
So-
he
I
kind
told
of
you so.
backs up a little bit and kind of nudges into you and turns around and does one of these as he's like kind of staring at your crotch, and then he just kind of looks up and he says,
You're all going to kill me. You're probably going to eat me.
Whatever it
dead.
said, very perceptive.
And I send him another message, Dave. I tell him, if you cooperate, I will try to keep you alive the best I can.
it doesn't say anything else. It just stands there as it's profusely bleeding. And then after about another 20 seconds, he passes out. Poof. Falls over. Poof. And blood is still continuing to trickle on the ice.
I
It's sort of
actually
like
bandage his
a
wound.
small pool of blood is forming around his head.
Oh.
I'm not done with this guy. I'm bandaging his ear up.
You want me to-
stopping the blood?
All
You
right,
want me
give
to
a-
spend a charge of my healing staff and,
Give
and
me a-
heal him
No,
up all the way?
it's okay.
That would
Give-
be pretty awesome.
Give me. You can do it if you want to. Go for it if you want to.
I'm gonna do it, Dave. I'm
Okay.
gonna expend a healing charge, low
Sure.
level, and I'm gonna
Alright.
bring this guy right back to life.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, as Misty, Misty goes down on her knees to try to bandage this thing, and she's fuddling through her pack, getting the bandages out and some ointment and some herbs, and your staff starts to glow. This at the very end of the staff glows a very fluorescent, I want to say fluorescent white, almost like gold, and it you just touch you expend a charge, cure wounds, and the kobold instantly, kind of opens his eyes and looks around, and it's
Alright, I offer my hand
bleeding
to the
has
kobold,
stopped.
and I say, would you like to be my guide?
It just looks at you. It doesn't know what it wants to do.
Did you say guide or god?
Guide.
Okay,
But
all right,
she's
that would
saying
make
this
more
in
sense.
Draconic.
Yes, of course, yeah.
I'm just meaning from a human's perspective.
So
So,
does this thing communicate? Now, I know this is one of your innate class features that you're using. So
Yeah, the message is only one way. He can't speak
yeah,
back.
that's what I thought. That's why he's continued to just speak out loud, but he doesn't say anything back to you.
Okay.
well, they're kind of like dogs. So I get one of the piece of the rope that we were using, kind of tied one end of it around his neck. I'm like, a heel.
And then Dave, maybe I'll while she's doing that and tying him up and putting that around him, I'm going to use my helmet and try to skim his thoughts to figure out what his emotion is. Is he scared? Has he given up and he's just
Kind
waiting
of
to
a
be
little bit of
killed? I'm
both.
trying to.
Kind of a little of all. And he looks at you and says that he is not a soggy dog. That's what he says to you, Widow and Draconic.
I am not a soggy dog that you will keep on a leash.
But see, here's the thing. You're going to be my bitch. So lead the way.
Widow, please.
It's
Yeah.
For a moment.
it's
Go ahead.
it
But it's not cooperating with you.
it reaches down to grab its dagger. Roll initiative between you and I, Widow.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The Widow the dominatrix it's doing it. I'm getting
Right?
there.
You're getting there.
It's
No,
You're
and I,
getting there.
the
I
cat suit,
understand it
it's-
from the Kobold's point of view too. I would be defiant to the end. I would die. I wouldn't be a part of anything like this.
I was just getting ready to charm its sorry ass.
All right.
But
So
Dave's not like that. She wants to protect him if he's willing to.
all right. So
protected.
you
Well,
got the
he-
initiative. What are you gonna do? He's going to reach his dagger.
Alright. I just basically tighten the rope around his neck and choke the shit out of him.
I see what's happening. I said, Widow, just finish him. Don't.
No, I don't want to put. Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead and
trying to
get
help the guy.
a strength check. Yeah, you're helping him.
Should I bring him back to life after this?
Give him a strength check.
I really don't want to kill him.
Spare the dying?
Alright, everyone, hold on a second. Let me cast Charm Person on him.
Well, that was a suck roll anyway.
You still
provided
still
he
have
doesn't
him.
die.
You yank him. You yank him away from the dagger, and he slides away from the dagger as you pull him away from it.
Alright, Dave, I want the Charm Person.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw involved, I think.
Yeah.
All right, he failed a saving throw.
Alright,
He
he
is-
is our friend for
He
an
is
hour.
he is your friend now.
Alright. Very good. You take over
No one
there.
stab him in the throat.
Take over there, Vay. He can be your pet.
They just didn't want to kill the little guy. I mean, he did surrender.
All right, so you have this kobold under your command.
I offer my hand again and say, would you like to be my guide?
He says, I will be more than happy to be your guide. He says,
Turn him loose.
what is this doing around my neck?
I help him get out of it. No worries, friend.
Oh, well, thank you. Any friend of my master is a friend of mine.
Does this mean we can't kill it and eat it?
That's
Kill
right,
me,
buddy.
Kill me. Why would
No,
you want
it's
to
our
kill
buddy
me?
now. We go way back.
Oh, he jokes a lot at him.
Oh, well, I always thought that half-orcs were beautiful. I don't.
Oh,
That is the
snap.
first time I've ever heard a half-orc speak that evil nonsense.
What's
yeah,
it
it
saying?
was a joke. That's why you heard it strangely.
Yes.
What's it saying? I don't speak Kobold.
Oh, that's right.
He seemed very threatening, Master. Is he going to harm? Is he going to harm? Ripker?
Oh, no, he's a friend. He's a friend. So, we're looking for the tiefling. You want to? Let's go take care of that now.
Oh, yes. You seek Makath. Yes, he is a guest of our master.
Oh, he's
Rathator.
friends with Ergoth?
Yes, you mean a Rathator? Yes, not to be a grammar Nazi or anything.
Yeah,
Yes,
sorry.
a Rathator. Yes, he is.
I feel like
He is a
you're-
guest of our master. He has been here several years.
Alright, well, lead the way. We're going to go meet up with him.
So Master, I have one request.
Right.
I look for a little insight on this. He kind of looks back towards Tiberius and says, "Why does this human have weird eyebrows? That is not human-like.
Oh, he just had a slight accident.
They're really thin, like a female human, and he has
Well,
very
actually,
long
he's only
hair.
got one eyebrow.
No, we call that well-groomed.
Ah. Okay, I see.
Tiberius, do you know what they're saying? I don't know a thing of what
I
I
they're
have no
don't
saying.
idea.
know.
I'm just primping like I'd normally primp.
Yeah, Tiberius, he was thanking you for saving his life.
Oh,
And
of course.
Of course, I'm leaning down to the kobold, whispering, "Honey, it's called being gay."
What did
Okay.
I?
Pay no attention to the human with that wants to be
Is
an elf.
that what you humans call? I think I heard one time called Metro. No, I'm just kidding. He says, "Come, come with Ripker.
Metrosexual.
Come with Ripker," and he slides down the ramp, and he goes wee as he slides down right into the pit of slosh and shit. And then he gets up and stands up and come, follow. I take you to Magath.
Whee!
I'm going to coil the rope up and reattach it to my pack.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. So he leads you back through the supply room, and he leads you back through the other chamber where the Man of the North is from. So the old what's his name, Mennets, old Mennets kind of look at you as this little kobold is he's prancing through here pretty proud, you know what I mean? And he goes, we go see Makath, and then he looks over towards the Northman and he says, "Oh, hello, how are you?" And he just continues to run right on past him. And he keeps saying, "Oh, hello, how are you?" And he just continues to go. He's friendly to everybody, even though I know he's friendly
Yeah.
towards you. I'm just having fun with it. So.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so Mennets continues to go to the north, and then he, now you're back in the main chamber that you guys had been traveling, sort of like in a circle. And as he gets around this corner, he says, "Come, Makath, this way." And then he takes a left, and you guys start to venture down the other corridors. And let's see here.
Now, at this point, we want to kind of restrain him from just running off.
Oh, he's not running off. He's staying about 10 feet in front of you guys. And then as he gets to this chamber, he says,
The ice trolls are so friendly. And then he gets over here and yells something in Draconic as it kind of echoes down the cavern, and you can hear the kobold in Draconic. He basically says, "Hello, Mr. Trolleys." as he runs, as he continues to barrel on down the highway here.
Alright, I let everyone know what he said.
He calls them trolleys. And I can imagine you're just kind of translating this as he's walking on down. And he's like kind of waving and he's just a very happy kobold right now. Even though he's only got one ear, of course,
Oh, the heal didn't restore it?
Not the heal, no. God, no.
Okay.
No. Alright, so you guys
Think
get
of it
in
as
here.
think of it as we tagged him, so when he gets with his friends,
Yeah.
we'll know who he is.
Kinda cringe as I walk by that doorway.
A very bad stench is coming from that hallway. And he gets
what
all
does
the
it
way
smell
down here, like stench. Very bad stench. And
Rotting death, I think.
yeah, old Ripker, he says, we're getting close to McCaff now.
And how long has elapsed? I just want to be wary of the hour time limit.
Oh, it's been maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Good deal, good deal.
Excuse me. I tried to call him over.
Yes, master.
Mr. Kobold.
Yes, please. Well, just call me Ripker. Yes, master.
Ripker?
Yes, Ripker. Yes. And he claps his hands a couple times. Yes, Ripker.
Oh, Ripker. Ripker, that's nice. Look up. What was his name, Marquez?
What, the dragon's name?
No. The not the tiefling.
Macoth, M-A-C-C-A-T-H.
Oh.
Macoth.
Macoth. Okay.
Her name.
See, Macoth is not expecting us, and I don't want to startle him when we show up. So let's let me know before we get to the.
Oh, startle her?
The area
Is there
where he
something
is.
that I don't know, masters? Am I supposed to know something?
No. I know that he's a powerful wizard or a sorcerer. I mean,
Oh.
and I don't want to startle her and
Oh.
get
I
magic fireballs thrown at us and that sort of thing.
Oh, well, I always thought that Macath was a female, but I guess that.
Yeah, I did change my gender halfway through there. Sorry.
Oh, well, yes. Then what do you expect of me, master?
Oh, we just want to let her know before we pop out right around the corner. You know what I mean? We don't want to startle her. No,
Oh.
that's all I mean.
Okay, so yes. So Ripker go in and get Macath for you.
Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe introduce us. I mean, I know the sorcerer's going to know he's charmed, but whatever.
All right, so he pulls you into a large chamber. All right, and now all of you are here. This is a huge, basically just an empty chamber. All right, this room is empty, but it is kind of ornamented with large weapons, basically, and you would think that it's probably all of the weapons of the giants, because remember I told you all of the giants that were embedded in ice were in their armor, and you can see their wounds and whatnot. So in this room, sort of like it looks like another trophy room, but all of the large weapons of the giants. So, do you
Frozen
guys?
into the walls?
Yes, correct. Do you guys want to continue on? It is almost midnight. We've been playing.
I
for
think we should probably
7.
stop for the
Okay.
night.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a good stopping point. I guess.
Very good, because just as Ripker says, "I will be back in just a second. I will to go get the cough for you." As you kind of look up from him, all of a sudden you see a huge 10-foot tall ice troll coming towards you, and it has sharp claws. And Ripker says, "Ah, hello, Mr. Ice Trolley," and he's saying that in Draconic.
Everyone, just be calm. That's
There you go.
supposedly we are friends.
Yep, and exactly, the ice troll is here. Oh, sorry, that is the wrong visibility button. I apologize for the eyes and stuff. I'm going to get rid of that for next week. You will see a troll there, and I'm also going to change your tokens up also to circular tokens. So that's where we're going to continue. Ripker says, "Hello, Mr. Trolley. We're going to see Macath." And the troll says, "Are you?" He just says something, and that's where we'll continue next week.